It was the deadliest war in human history. World War II saw over 70 million lives lost, and ultimately the Allies defeated Nazi Germany in 1945. But what if history had taken a different turn? What if Hitler had actually won the war? How would the world look today? Would democracy exist? And how close did Hitler actually come to winning? Let's explore this terrifying alternate history. Before we imagine a Nazi-dominated world, let's understand how Hitler could have actually won. In 1940, Germany attempted to destroy Britain's air force and invade, but Britain resisted, and Hitler abandoned his invasion plans. If the Nazis had succeeded, all of Western Europe could have fallen. Hitler made his biggest mistake in 1941 by invading the Soviet Union. If he had honored his pact with Stalin, Germany could have focused on the Nazis were working on an atomic bomb. If they had built it before the US, Berlin, not Hiroshima, might have been the first city to unleash nuclear devastation. Now let's imagine the world under Nazi rule. In this alternate world, the Third Reich dominates Europe. The UK, after being forced into surrender, is under German occupation. The Soviet Union is crushed, and the United States is either isolated or forced into a truce with Germany. Hitler's dream was a 1,000-year Reich. This meant extreme Nazi ideology, totalitarian rule, and no place for opposition. Germany's expansion plan. Hitler planned to Germanize Europe, replacing non-Germans with Aryan settlers. No more democracy. Elections, free speech, and human rights would have been completely erased. Brutal oppression. Resistance movements would be crushed, and millions more would have been executed. The world under Nazi rule would be one of constant fear, propaganda, and extreme control. But what about the United States? If Hitler had won in Europe, the US would have faced a difficult choice: make peace with Nazi Germany or prepare for an eventual war. Though Hitler had no immediate plan to invade the US, if Germany had dominated Europe and allied with Japan, an eventual attack on America might have happened. If the US remained free, the world might have entered a Cold War between America and Nazi Germany, with nuclear tensions and secret wars. A Nazi victory wouldn't just change history, it would change the future itself. Would technology and science have advanced in this alternate reality? Possibly, but at what cost? Many German scientists worked on space technology. Under Nazi rule, a moon landing might have happened, but as a symbol of Nazi power. No civil rights movement. Human rights, equality, and freedoms we know today wouldn't exist. Instead, racial discrimination would be extreme and widespread. Erased cultures. Books, films, and art that didn't align with Nazi ideology would have been destroyed. It would be a world of technological advancement, but no freedom, no diversity, and no justice. Why Hitler lost, and why it matters. Fortunately, history didn't turn out this way. Hitler's arrogance, military mistakes, and the strength of the Allied forces led to Nazi Germany's defeat. The world we live in today, with democracy, human rights, and freedom, exists because people stood up against tyranny. This alternate history reminds us why we must never allow hatred, dictatorship, or oppression to rise again. History must never repeat itself. What do you think would have happened if Hitler had won? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and if you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more historical deep dives.